Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2024 X4 M40i. It's the GO2 chassis. It is of course in Brooklyn Gray, a very popular color across the BMW lineup. This one is for store inventory. And news on this, it's the last model year of the current gen GO1, GO2 chassis. So this will be replaced with something new. And rumors has it, it will be an electric X4. So wait and see if that comes true, but that's what BMW blog is reporting. They tend to be fairly good with their predictions. All right, so let's talk about this one in particular. We have the Shadowline package. You can see we have the blacked out grills, Shadowline lights, very nice daytime running light, very aggressive front fascia, of course in all gloss black, and good enough. I mean, it does match the of course, it does match the rest of the grille surround here. And of course, also have the M badging, double stack kidney grills in the vertical position, which now signifies M performance models, which the M40i is of course one of those. All right, take a step back, move over to the side. So we have the style 699M wheels. I think they're midnight gray bicolor, and we have the red M Sport calipers as well. You may notice there's an M badge here. Now this is not a factory mistake, which is often the case with sort of errant or wayward M badging. This is part of the package you can add as a port installed accessory, technically installed at the factory, well, technically just after production, before it's shipped out to the dealers. This is the black emblem package. You can see it does include side fender badging, which is a good, well, depending of course on your point of view, good or bad. So it's a European feature, and I think when the first gen M235i coupe was introduced, it had those fender badges on it and then basically disappeared for the US market. So did not know that going in when ordering these emblems. So as we get to the back, you'll see why we order these emblems. So out back, we have our X4 and M40i badging in high gloss black, which I think is the way it should come from factory if you order the Shadowline package. I don't know why they don't do that, but that's what we have. And then really, of course, aggressive rear end and a faux diffuser. Here's that 3/4 view of the X4 M40i. Again, not one of my favorite cars just because I don't really like the design look of this thing. Of course, that is all subjective, but the target audience, at least from what BMW tells us, is married couples without kids, which sort of makes sense to get a sporty SUV ride, but not the cargo capacity you may need for carrying around different things for your kids. You also see we have the parking assistance package. You see the camera there in the middle of the grille. Then we have the M-style mirror caps again. Not my favorite thing on M performance models, but that's what we're living with now. All right, so opening up, we have the Tacora Red perforated Sensatech. A very nice contrasting color against Brooklyn Gray. I think it's sort of classic look, so gray and red. Well, different shades, of course. The one thing you'll miss is the side bolster adjustment, so you have to step up to leather in order to get that, but you do have lumbar support. All right, so in front of me, the standard M Sport steering wheel with stitching as well. Still have the heated steering wheel button on the steering wheel. That, of course, will disappear, most likely for next generation. Shift paddles. Then we've got our iDrive 7 live cockpit. I should also note, driving assistant professional package on this car as well. Heads-up display. And then our very large iDrive 7 screen. Of course, this will go away, replaced with iDrive 8.5 in the next generation, and carbon fiber interior trim, which you don't get a lot of. So basically, it's carbon fiber up here, as well as on the door, but high gloss black down here. It's a little bit disappointing, but again, price-wise, it's not too bad. I think it's like $300, but we'll find out very shortly. So you got your gear selector still. So this will be, of course, replaced with a nub, most likely going forward. iDrive controller, all your other standard buttons down here that you're used to. All right, so starting price of the 2024 X4 M40i is $66,400. The Brooklyn Gray paint, that's under $650. Sensatech is included. Driving Assistance Pro for $1,700. Shellline package for another $400. Parking Assistance package for $700. Premium package for $1,350. $300 for remote engine start. Now again, you don't need to order that from the factory. You can add it post-delivery via the Connected Drive store. 20-inch wheels, another $600. Carbon fiber trim for $300. Harman Kardon sound system for $875. And those black emblems, $255. So I think not bad, although I would have personally preferred not having the fender badges, but that's what you get. All told, MSRP of $74,525. All right, so we'll take a look at the back seat, cargo area, as well as under the hood. All right, so move to the back. Still have comfort access handles. And here's your back seat. Again, door opening not too bad in terms of width. But, of course, you do have that sloping roofline to contend with if you're a tall person. All right, so the view from the back seat, and then we've got our moonroof shade open. We do have climate control in the back, as well as USB-C ports down there in the back. And then we've got plenty of knee room and leg room. I think for a sports activity coupe, I think headroom is not too bad. All right, so we'll make our way to the back here. Use our kick to open feature. Again, if you do have the trailer hitch, you will not have kick to open. So basically just line yourself up, kick underneath the bumper, and magic happens. So cargo area is not too bad. Of course, you get it compromised because you have a sloping roof line. But you do have a little bit of extra storage underneath there. So if you do option spare tire, or if you have the performance non-run flat tires on that car, you will get a spare down there. All right, make our way to the front, and we will pop the hood. So under the hood is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine, 382 horsepower, 369 torques. So a very powerful engine, and probably more than you need for most everything. But that's it for a quick tour around the X4 M40i, the last model year of the current gen G02 chassis. And we'll see you at the next video.